Hello to my dear friends, how are you? It is Friday night, and I am sorry that you've not heard from me. Internet out here at Mom and Dad's is really hard to get, even if I use my mobile data. Usually when I come here, I can't even sign into their network. They just got a brand new network, so now there's a password and I can actually sign into it, so I can get into their network. But when I try to sign in on the internet, it sort of just spins and spins and spins. It takes a while. I'm not sure if I can even watch a video. I haven't even tried. It's been too busy anyway. I got in. It's Friday night right now about, let's see, it is 9:37. I got in on Wednesday night at 7:40. It took me 12 hours and 20 minutes to drive from my house in Nebraska all the way down to where Mom and Dad live in Whitney, Texas, which is close to Hillsboro, which is about an hour from Waco. Just outside of Waco in Belle Meade. That's where the funeral services are taking place for my friend's father. So I'm just now driving into Mom and Dad's right now from the visitation at the funeral home. And then tomorrow, in the morning at 10, the funeral will actually be at a church that's about 4 blocks from there. It's been super busy. I'm tired, but I'm doing okay. I could have made this a 2-day trip coming down and then 2 days coming back home, but then it ends up being 4 days of driving in a week, and I just didn't want to do that. But I do want to see my Aunt June and Uncle Ray. So coming home, I'm going to leave for home on Monday, spend the night at Aunt June and Uncle Ray's, and then come home on Tuesday. Let's see. So I got here on Wednesday night, and I felt perfectly fine on Wednesday night, at least for a little while, and then all of a sudden just, zoom, it was like letting the air out of a balloon, and I was so done. I laid down on Wednesday night, and when I woke up on Thursday morning, I was in the same position that I was in when I laid down on Wednesday night. I literally did not move all night long. That was crazy. That means I was tired. Now on Thursday night, last night, I slept normal. Like I woke up a couple of times and, I was rolling around a little bit. But I slept really good, so that was good. I started helping Mom yesterday on Thursday. This is the first time I've ever been able to help Mom with anything she was doing around the house. She wanted to move some boxes upstairs. There are 2 bedrooms upstairs where I'm staying, and they're joined by a bathroom. And she wants to move the stuff out of the 1 bedroom so that she can use her exercise equipment that she has up there. So we started that project yesterday on Thursday, and then we worked on it for a while today on Friday until it was time to go to lunch. So we went to this place. Oh my goodness, this place, let's see, what's it called? It's H&H, like Henry and Hoover or something like that. They have the absolute El Perfecto catfish. It is just, I've eaten there once before a few years ago with Dad. It is absolutely perfect in flavor, in seasoning, in the, it's crispy, so it's not greasy at all. Oh my goodness, it is so good. So I got catfish today. Dad got a baked potato with their barbecue, so it's brisket. So they bring you a potato, you open it up, and the brisket's on the side, and you put your brisket on top of the potato, and they have homemade barbecue sauce, which is really good because I tried some of that. They have homemade tartar sauce, which is really good, and it's got chunks of whatever they put in there. I'm not sure what it is. It was some kind of pickle is in there, and something else that looked like it was red was in there. I don't know what it is, but it is really good. Both of those are homemade. And let's see, Mom got the same thing that I did, so that was really good. We ate that, and then we had Mexican food yesterday. I had an amazing meal. It's an open face avocado. So they take an avocado, cut it in half, and they filled it with hamburger meat, and then they put these sauteed vegetables on top. It was carrots, bell pepper, tomato, and then they put some cheese on top of it, and it had the perfect seasoning to it. I kept looking at it, looking for chunky pepper, but there wasn't any chunky pepper in it, but it had this perfect pepper taste in it. It was just really, really good. And then my sides were rice and Mexican rice and refried beans. I love avocados. It was just really, really good. That was really good. And then I don't know what Mom and Dad got, but their food looked good too. Oh, and then I videoed for you last night's dinner. Oh my goodness, Mom is everything that she cooks, everything that she does. She's very detailed. She's very meticulous. She's amazing. She had, and it's just the three of us. And she would have done this if it would have just been her and Dad. But she took these little plates with little bowls and put the what do you call that red sauce that you dip fresh shrimp in? Cocktail sauce. Little bowls of cocktail sauce, and we had 2 shrimp on there, and then she made a T-bone steak, and we had these little crab cakes, and we had these little potatoes. It was just, it's the best meal I've had in a long time. The Mexican meal and the fish was good, but this was a whole bunch of different things that we ate, and then there was dessert there, and it was so good. I took a video of that to show you. So I am eating like amazing food while I'm gone. I'm telling you, if I lived with Mom and Dad, I would gain 20 pounds in about 3 months, because they eat a big breakfast. Well, breakfast is a little smaller. Breakfast is cereal with a little bit of fresh fruit on it, or some oatmeal with fresh fruit. But lunch is big, dinner's big. I would just gain tons of weight if I was around here all the time, because the food is really, really good. Mom cooks really good, and then if they go out, the food we eat going out is always good. And it's always a restaurant. Like, they don't go eat at Taco Bell or Kentucky Fried Chicken or McDonald's. They're not eating that kind of food. They're eating restaurant food. Oh, I see Rex. Rex is one of the outside cats out here. He's a black and white cat. So anyway, that's what I've been doing while I'm here, and I'm hoping that I can get this video to load up with no problems. We'll see how this goes. But I'm having a very good trip, and I got to see my friend tonight, and I will see her again in the morning. And her family, her husband, her son, and her daughter, they all drove in tonight, so they came in after all the services were done. Well, it was a visitation from 6 to 7. Beth's parents are Catholic, so they had a rosary service from 7 to 8. And then Beth's family came in after that, because her husband couldn't get off work. Even though this is bereavement time, they do not give bereavement time where he is. You have to work up for it or something like that. He has a new job. He hasn't been there very long. So he couldn't get off work, so he had to wait until he was off work. And then both of her children have college classes that they take, and you know that you can't miss college classes, or then they drop you, that kind of thing. Anyway, they couldn't get in time for that, but they're going to be here until Sunday before they go home. So I got to see them, and then I'll see them all again in the morning. So it's a real emotional time for the family. It's quite a loss to lose Dad. He was a wonderful man. I did not know him well. I knew him more through Beth than anything. And I've seen her mother more than I have seen her dad over the years. It was really good to see her mom. Her mom just looked fabulous and lovely tonight. She had on this beautiful red suit, and she's got this gorgeous white hair. Just so beautiful. I haven't seen her in a while, and she just looked better than what I remember she looked the last time I saw her. She just looked really, really good tonight. And she's, being really strong. She's already told her children, I know that it will hit me a little bit later, but right now, I'm doing fine, so don't worry about me. I'm coasting through this really well right now, so just let me be for right now, and I will need you when I'm not doing quite as well and not feeling quite as strong, and I will need you. So just be here for me during that time. And they're all doing well, and I will give you a little bit more posting a little bit later on. So say hello to me in the comments. I can see your comments, and I will attempt to answer them. By the time the night is over, I am going to bed and just literally dropping in the bed. So if you don't hear from me, it's because it's just really busy. And I will talk to you very soon in the next video, and you have yourself a wonderful evening or day, whatever time it is where you are. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord, who made the heaven and the earth. Bye-bye.